This is not just a simple rear-end collision. It's a major car accident caused by malicious pursuit. The Wrangler at 180 miles per hour crashed into the Audi sports car in front. The Audi sports car was directly crushed. The Wrangler also flipped over on the road. Just because the Audi casually overtook angered the Wrangler driver. What was unexpected is that the family of 3 in the Wrangler were all thrown out of the car. They died on the spot, but the Audi driver was unharmed. To be honest, I really didn't expect it. He just crashed into me from behind. So what exactly was the reason? Why did the man disregard the safety of his wife and daughter to hit the white sports car? It turned out that 2 hours before the incident, the sports car driver had just finished a late-night snack with friends and was driving home alone. Unexpectedly, not long after driving out, he encountered a red Wrangler. It was meandering slowly on the road. During this time, it also occasionally swerved. This seriously affected the sports car following behind it. Taking advantage of the Wrangler's straight-line moment, the sports car overtook it from the left and sped off. It was originally thought that this was just an ordinary overtaking. Unexpectedly, not long after driving out, he saw the menacing Wrangler in the rearview mirror. This made the sports car driver feel that things were not right. He was probably in big trouble. Probably because I overtook him. I didn't handle the situation very well. He stopped and cut in front of my car. Then, the passenger got out and smashed my car door. Then, I still had some space on the right. I turned right. Then he started to chase me. Soon the Wrangler forced the sports car to stop. At this moment, a man got out of the car and kicked the door of the sports car. The sports car driver saw that the other side had more people and took the opportunity to slip away from the left side. This could be considered a way of showing weakness to the Wrangler. But he underestimated the Wrangler's strength. Seeing the sports car driver escape by hitting the gas, the Wrangler didn't seem to have vented its anger yet. He revved the engine and rammed straight into the sports car at a speed of 120 kilometers per hour. This happened on a busy street. The outcome is predictable. The sports car went from being a 2-box car to a single-box car. And the Wrangler also flipped over. It rotated 360 degrees. It did a somersault. Probably because it was too fast. Because I just pulled over. It passed in the blink of an eye. It's okay after passing. According to eyewitness accounts, the 2 cars were racing each other. The roar of the engines echoed throughout the road. Neither one conceded. The Wrangler driver was 37-year-old Liu. Liu's wife and daughter were in the back seat, as all 3 were not wearing seatbelts at the time of the accident, resulting in the 3 being violently ejected from the car. Their heads were all slammed heavily onto the ground, and his wife's brain matter was thrown 5 meters away. It's worth mentioning that Liu also reeked of alcohol, and after professional testing, the sports car driver had not been drinking. While Liu's blood alcohol content was as high as per 100 milliliters, 212.5 milligrams, in a state of intoxication. He even drove on the road publicly. It's simply reckless. They arrived at the hospital. The ambulance arrived quickly and rushed all 3 to the hospital for emergency treatment. However, they all suffered severe head injuries in the rear-end collision. Even if Huatul were alive again, he would be powerless to save them. According to reports, Liu was his parents' only child. His mother died early in his life. Previously, he relied on his elderly father for support. Now, the elderly father is left to mourn his descendants. How can the elderly father bear such a great blow? And after Liu's wife's family learned of the death, The entire hospital was overwhelmed with grief. As the most vocal survivor of this accident, he is Liu's brother-in-law. Before the incident, he and Liu's family of 3 were singing at a KTV. It was a pleasant family gathering. He never imagined it would become a tragedy. Although Liu had drunk a lot of alcohol, he felt that with Liu's drinking capacity, it was nothing. He didn't stop him from driving. Later, they encountered the Audi sports car on the road. As for why the dispute occurred, the brother-in-law said this: "He honked at us to get us to pull over. So we just followed him, right? He ran off." However, the sports car driver insisted that he did not make any close contact with the Wrangler. The overtaking was also done in accordance with the rules. But the brother-in-law insisted the car had been sideswiped. After overtaking, that car stopped. After it stopped, I went down, and he accelerated and ran off again. The sports car, forced to stop, was soon attacked by the brother-in-law. The sports car driver was completely baffled. If we can't beat them, we can run, right? So, he hit the gas and sped off. I was alone in my car at the time. Then I definitely, I couldn't just stay there and get beaten, right? At this moment, Liu also didn't care about his brother-in-law, who hadn't gotten in the car yet. He hit the gas and pursued them. This action is what saved his life. Otherwise, the outcome is also imaginable. There was no time to turn it off. No, I didn't watch the surveillance. I didn't say that. It's, what we call road rage, right? I changed. Why didn't he do that? I just pointed and said to him. Then I saw he was very close to me. I felt something was wrong. Finally, according to the traffic police's accident investigation evidence, it also confirmed the sports car driver's statement. The 2 cars did not collide. However, the overtaking triggered Liu's road rage. Also, Liu's drunkenness was a catalyst for the tragedy, because Liu did not control the speed well during the chase. The vehicle lost control and crashed out of the green belt, causing a major tragedy where the car was wrecked and people died. His wife and daughter also paid the price of their lives because of him. It's really not worth it. Finally, the traffic police issued a liability determination. Liu was guilty of drunk driving, speeding and not being involved. Maintain a safe distance to take emergency braking measures. Bear full responsibility for this accident. The sports car driver is not responsible. Speaking of which, I don't know if this brother-in-law was instigating in the car or not. If so, will he have peace of mind for the rest of his life? Don't drink and drive. Don't drink alcohol and drive. Don't let it become an empty slogan. We must always keep in mind to eliminate the serious traffic violation of drunk driving. A woman ran a red light and was run over and killed by a truck. Afterwards, the family filed a lawsuit against the light truck in court. They also demanded a huge compensation of 670,000 yuan. This infuriated the light truck driver. Driving the wrong way, running a red light, suddenly appeared in front of my car. I was driving normally. Can I find someone real? What happened when I saw it? I also have to pay compensation. You think I can't get through this? What's the connection between my truck and the truck? And what is the court's final verdict? Be sure to watch until the end. The result will definitely surprise you. A light truck was driving normally through the intersection late at night. Suddenly, an electric vehicle darted out from behind the cement mixer truck. How do you solve this situation? Undoubtedly, the 2 vehicles collided. Fortunately, the light truck driver reacted quickly and braked rapidly. The electric vehicle driver was not seriously injured. No matter how hard you brake, You can't expect the car to stop instantly, seeing a person. This car has inertia. Just as Jong got out of the car to check the situation. However, this not-so-serious accident was reversed with the addition of a truck. Before Ms. Liu, who had fallen, could stand up, another truck driving straight ahead came speeding along. And the lane the truck was driving in was exactly the lane Ms. Liu was in. Just like that, Ms. Liu was run over by the truck without any preparation. She died on the spot. Afterwards, the truck only paused briefly before leaving the scene. Jong witnessed the scene of the brain matter exploding with his own eyes. His heart shattered. He called the police at once. When the ambulance arrived at the scene, Ms. Liu had already stopped breathing. According to the investigation, Ms. Liu, 38, was from Sichuan. She worked at a nearby factory. The accident happened on her way home from work. Ms. Liu was at an age where she had both elderly parents and young children to care for. 2 infants instantly lost their mother, leaving her elderly parents to grieve the loss of their child. Ms. Liu's husband said that his wife's sudden death compounded the misfortune that had already befallen the family. It turned out that as early as the 2008 Wenchuan earthquake, Ms. Liu's brother and mother died tragically in the earthquake. After several years of hard work, life was about to get better. But then Ms. Liu was struck by disaster. Based on the license plate number of the truck provided by Jong, the police quickly found the vehicle involved in the accident, and the tires of the truck were still stained with obvious blood. According to the surveillance footage from the scene, the police found that the truck driver not only fled the scene after the accident, but also violated traffic rules when passing through the intersection. The yellow light was flashing. So this driver, in order to beat a yellow light, violated traffic signals, so did not slow down. The driver, he claimed that he didn't even know he had run someone over that night. Even though he felt a bump, he thought he had just run over a stone. So, was what he said actually true? After questioning, the police found loopholes in his story. He should have known. He should have known. Including when we went to the emergency room in the end. He was also unable to answer. Then he fell silent. Soon, the traffic police department made a determination of responsibility for this accident. Both he and Ms. Liu had violated the law by running a red light. They bear the primary responsibility for the accident. And Jong bears secondary responsibility because of certain problems with the vehicle's braking performance. Therefore, he bears secondary responsibility for the accident. According to the accident determination, Ms. Liu's husband filed a lawsuit. He brought he and Jong to court. December 15, 2014. The People's Court of Fengxian District, Shanghai, heard the case. Ms. Liu's family requested a total of 670,000 yuan in joint compensation. However, this was refuted by Jong. He couldn't understand, since he clearly wasn't at fault. Yet he still had to bear such responsibility. I was driving normally. You find these things for me. I was stunned when I saw it. I still have to pay money. Just pay a little. I can't get past this. I rejected Jong's claim in court in accordance with the law. Finally, according to the accident determination, the compensation responsibilities of each party were divided accordingly. If you were Jong in the accident, how would you break this situation? What do you have to say about this?